Hey guys, so I swear I have more clothes. So I'm doing a video with Lily in the car, so if you hear anything in the background, it's because she's in the back seat. She was asleep, but she decided to wake up. And she doesn't want to get out of the car because I'm in the car, and I told her I was going to stay in the car and shoot a video, and she doesn't want me to get out and take her in the house without me there. We do have a friend staying with us, so she was like, oh, I get out and go see him. And I was like, yeah, you can go see him. I'll take you in the house. And she's like, you come with me. And I said, no, I'm going to stay out here. And she was like, no, I stay with mommy. I was like, okay, well, it's going to be a little bit. So anyway, so I wanted to do this video this week of why I started doing these videos. I kind of touched on it a little bit in my intro video, but not very much. So I wanted to spend this video to kind of go more into detail about why I'm doing these videos. So without further ado, the reason why I'm doing these videos. So I started following a guy named Imbrandonfarris on Facebook, and that's where I first found him. And I thought his videos were really, really funny at first, and then I started watching him more and more. And I kind of fell in love with his videos. So just kind of the style of his videos and what he was doing and kind of his purpose behind it. And then I went back kind of into his, I guess you could say, his video archive, and I started watching his earlier on videos. And earlier on in his videos and his purpose for his videos and what he was wanting, what his goals and what his dreams were and what he wanted to accomplish with this. Wow, that was super Texas. So anyway, I decided that that was something that was really, really cool of him to do. You're what? You're soupy? Slurpee. You want your Slurpee? Your slushie that we got from Sonic? Okay, that's not a soupy. It's a say Slurpee. This child. Okay. So I saw kind of like his goals, his aspirations, his dreams, what he wanted to do, what he wanted to accomplish, and I thought that was really, really cool. And then kind of where he's at now, and that he's accomplished his goals and his dreams and his aspirations. And I thought that that was so cool that he's done that. That kind of like the Panic at the Disco song, Look Ma, I Made It. That he's just accomplished all of his dreams and his goals. So then all of the people that are tied together with him. So MariaaGloriaa is his girlfriend. And I started kind of watching some of her videos, and I started watching her makeup tutorials, and I started watching, what she's passionate about. And then his other connection is Domasky. So then I started watching what he's all about. And so I kind of came in the middle of their career, really. And I just started watching what they're all about. And then I delved backwards into the beginnings of their careers. So the beginning of Brandon's career. And I delved backward into the beginning of MariaaGloriaa's career. And just to see where they started from and where they're at now. And even to kind of look forward into what their goals are, for the end of the year, and what their goals are, where they want to be and where they want to go. And I think it's so cool just to be kind of on this journey with it. And that's what they want to do. That's what they're doing with their channels, is they want us to be on this journey with them. And I thought that was really, really cool. And I know I keep saying the word cool. I really don't have any other way to explain it. So then I kind of offshot it, and attached to Brandon is his sister. So follow me with this. Attached to Brandon is his sister, Dena Danielle. And I'd seen some of her videos pop up every now and then because she's funny. And so I started following her on Facebook. Mind you, this is all on Facebook. I didn't know any of these people had YouTube, okay? So I started following her on Facebook, kind of shouted her out every once in a while, and she started not following me back, but started chatting with me back. I caught her on a live. She talked back to me on the live. Like I would message her on the live, and she would see it and talk back to me. Thought that was really, really cool. just how personal all of these people were. How personal Brandon is, how personal MariaaGloriaa is, how personal Cameron is. And then to talk to, while she was on a live, stopping the comments to read them and read my comment and then talk back to me during a live video was so stinking cool. And that was Morgan Danielle. So Morgan Danielle talked to me during the live. Like, that was so personal. It's so cool. And so then an offshoot of that, even furthermore, was so Cameron, Brandon, and MariaaGloriaa made a podcast for a little bit there, and kind of during the middle of their career, and it was called the Duderverse, which Brandon calls all of his followers Duders. So they called themselves Duders. And I don't really know where it came from. It came from Bob Ross. Bob Ross said something about a dirty duder, or something about a duder, and Brandon thought it was funny, and so Brandon's followers started calling themselves Duders. And ever since then, everybody's been calling themselves Duders that are Brandon followers. And I thought it was funny. Well, they started a podcast and they called it the Duderverse. And it was Brandon, MariaaGloriaa, and Cameron. Well, on one or two of the podcasts that they aired, it was Brandon's mom, which is Dena Danielle, Brandon's sister, which is Morgan Danielle, Brandon, Cameron, MariaaGloriaa. Cameron's mom was on there, and I don't remember her name off the top of my head. And they had all of them in a room on the podcast, and I thought that was really, really neat, really personable, really awesome. It was very, very, what's the word I'm looking for? Just very personable, very emotional, very just connected you to them. And I thought that was really, really neat, because you don't see that. A lot of the YouTubers that you see out there are very just, hey, here's my funny video. Hey, here's this. Hey, here's that. They don't get personable with you. They don't get, hey, here's my life. And that's what these guys are doing through the podcast. And I thought that was really, really neat. And so I've always thought that I have a voice and I have a message to share. And through watching these guys do their YouTube videos, do their Facebook videos, do their lives, do the podcast especially, they were sharing that. They were sharing just funny stories of their days. They were sharing funny stories of their weeks. They were sharing their lives. They were sharing all of this stuff. That's Lily's horse. But they were sharing all of these different things that are so personable, and it just didn't faze them. They weren't embarrassed anymore. It was just like, hey, yeah, this happened. And it got me thinking, well, why can't I do that? Why shouldn't I be able to do that? And so that is my goal. That's what I want to do with these weekly videos, is just, this is something that I want to do. And so I thought it was interesting that Morgan Danielle, I started following her, and she actually just made an announcement that she's going to start doing weekly videos. Now, she didn't announce what was going to be in the weekly videos, but she announced that she's going to start posting weekly videos, and that she was going to announce today what it was going to be. So I haven't seen that video just yet, so I'm not sure what is going to be in that video. Obviously, it's daylight still. By the time I edit and post this, it'll be evening, because I gotta put Lily to bed, and then I'll edit and post this. So by then, hopefully she'll have her video edited and posted. But I thought it was interesting that she's now going to be posting weekly videos too. To kind of summarize all of this, those are the people that I follow on a regular basis, that I watch their videos, that I even binge watch their videos. The people that I follow. The people that I follow are Imbrandonfarris, and his tagline, like, pretty much everywhere is I'm Imbrandonfarris. MariaaGloriaa, she adds an extra A to Maria and Gloria. Cameron Domasky, his name on social media pretty much everywhere is Cameron Vandersnatch Domasky. And I'll tag all of them in the descriptions. I also follow Morgan Danielle. I follow Dena Danielle. I believe hers is DIY Dena Danielle. I'm not sure, but I'll find her and I'll tag her. Those are the 5 people that I mainly follow. I feel the most that I connect with is Dena Danielle, to be honest, because she's such kind of a free spirit, and she is very spiritual, but it's not, how do I put it? It's not religious spiritual, if that makes sense. If you think about that, how I'm saying it, it's not religious spiritual, it's just spiritual. She's very spiritually connected, and that's how I feel I am in my life right now. I don't feel like it's a religious spirituality. I feel it's just a spirituality. If that makes any sense to any of you, that's how it is. That's a whole separate video that I will eventually do. Anyway, further background on me, I was raised Nazarene. My brother-in-law was a youth pastor, and he more specifically was my youth pastor growing up. So I was kind of raised as a pastor's kid, in a sense. So with that being said, I was kind of in his shadow and was kind of taught that I have a voice. And if you have a voice, you need to share it. And so that's kind of my mindset behind these videos, is that I've been... We're gonna go inside. I've kind of been given this voice and that I can share it. So to summarize everything and to summarize everything that I'm doing, these YouTubers that I'm following I'm not saying they don't know what impact that they've given me, but I don't think they've realized the impact that they've had on me, and that they've given me kind of this inspiration to do this. So shout out to Brandon, MariaaGloriaa, Cameron, Dena Danielle, and Morgan Danielle. You guys are all awesome. If you guys even see this video, you guys rock. You guys have given me the confidence to do this. You guys have given me just the encouragement that I needed to start doing these weekly videos that I'm going to be doing. That is my tiny human in the backseat talking. You say hi? She's just back here off camera. That's Big Sister's person right there. So Big Sister's gone home already for the day. But anyway, I've got to get her inside and get her some dinner. It is dinner time here in Texas, so gotta get her inside and get her some dinner. Anyway, thank you guys for listening to me ramble on. I will get this edited and get this uploaded. And thank you guys again for subscribing to my channel and watching my rants and just watching me follow out this journey of going on about this. I promise to start making these videos shorter and more condensed. Just these first couple weeks, they are going to be a little bit longer as I start transitioning into what I want this channel to be exactly. Last week was just a rant on Disney live actions. This week is more serious about why I'm doing these videos. So bear with me as I start getting used to these videos in this channel. So thank you guys for subscribing and following and watching. I appreciate it, and I hope you guys have a great week, and I'll see you guys next week. Bye.